Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. What's up, Cool Flip? Yeah, just waiting for a few more people to come on. I wanted to just go over a few facts for Bum Dot. You know, just a few fact checks. Maybe a few things he doesn't quite understand or grasp. And I'm going to show some evidence. I'm going to show some proof. Because Bum Dot, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to this black sector, I feel that I dominated these guys in this small corner of YouTube. I don't think I have any competition. And I don't even think I'm the funniest. I think that ROACH is a funny guy. I'm going to be honest, but not funny in a way that I would want to be. Like, he's funny in a way that most people would be ashamed because, you know, people are, you know, they're laughing at him. People recognize him for what he is, a fucking degenerate loser. And people like a train wreck. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to come back with the night shows. But, you know, people enjoy a train wreck, and I don't think that Bum Dot quite understands that. Exactly, Cool Flip. Cool Flip says you were the first to ever beat Monty, L. Kev, and Cliff at the same time. Exactly. Exactly. For all those who have been following this sector, who remember, for example, my BTR show, you all know what happened when I started my BTR show. I put it up in direct competition with the Wood Grain show, a show that was going on a few years before I started mine, and I dominated. There would be many nights where I'd have over 100 people and he could barely get 12 people in his chat room. There's been many nights where he would lie and say he's got 700 people on the phone, even though we know you can only get a maximum of 50. So I hurt feelings with my BTR show. I hurt feelings to the point where men had to lie and try to make up stories and pretend that they have 700 people on the phone lines, 1,000 people on the phone lines, when you have a maximum of 50 on BTR. Now, you can get several hundred people in the chat room, but that's something we can all see. And the only person that you've seen with over 100 people in the chat was me. I've never seen the Wood Grain show accomplish that, or Bum Dot's BTR show. And those who remember, you'll know I'm telling the truth. Hold on a second, people. Okay, we got Young Dixie saying, I would love to see everybody that's beefing in this sector put on them gloves and man up and back and forward has gone on too long. Well, Young Dixie, you know, I think that you should lead the charge on that. You want to walk around? Okay. Yeah, Roach. That's his name, Roach. But back to Young Dixie, I think that you should lead the charge on the boxing match over YouTube videos. And then maybe these men will follow behind you. Well, first, you should at least show your face. Yeah, Black Cherubim is saying that LA had the known white racist Captain Picard on his show. Yeah, I mean, LA talks about me having white people on my show, but if you notice, the white people that I had on my show, Josh and Kat, they were clearly not racist. Now, Captain Picard and all the whites that's on Slap a Dawn's show, they clearly are racist, but he has no problem having them on his platform. Now, if someone like myself come on the show and ask him a real question, like, what did I ask him that time? I asked him, what did I ask this guy? I asked him what was martial law, because he had a show about martial law. And I asked him, well, what is martial law? Can you explain to me what martial law is? He couldn't explain it, and he kicked me off the show. Now, he has blatant racists on his show, white racists, where he's questioning them about black issues, and he wants to hear their opinions. Yeah, I mean, Roachstad is a fucking idiot. But he even had O'Shea Dookie Jackson on the show last night. And instead of, well, Young Dixie, you said you're on Facebook and Twitter. I don't know what your Facebook is or your Twitter. Yeah, but like I was saying, and Young Dixie, I'm really not concerned either. Yeah, Chris, he couldn't even debate O'Shea Dookie Jackson last night. He had him on the platform. O'Shea made him look like a fool. And to me, it seemed like Roachstad just wanted him on the show. He could not debate with him. He believes, and I'm going to tell you how ignorant he is. He thinks if he starts laughing loud, that he just made a point. LA would ask O'Shea Dookie Jackson a question. Dookie would answer it, and LA's response would be to laugh. Basically, he couldn't debate the man about anything that he had to say. Yeah, O'Shea Dookie Jackson was on the show last night, and Roachstad, to me, he seemed very cordial with him. He just wanted him on the show. He had Captain Picard on there, white racist on the show. The reason why I say he's racist is because he agreed with the shooting of the black man down in Milwaukee. He said he agrees with that. Oh, Picard calls blacks niggers? Wow. I don't know much about him. I just know people have been telling me about him. And from what I heard last night, I can sense a little bit of a racist in him, where he basically co-signed what happened to that black man in Milwaukee. He co-signed what happened to Corinne Gaines. He sees nothing wrong with it. So when you say things like that, and when you interject in these black conversations with that mindset, I believe that you could possibly be a racist. Okay, Mamacita saying yes, he does call blacks niggas. And LA had him on the show, but we know LA had flat out white racists on this platform calling Chris a nigger. LA had flat out white racists on this platform calling Chris a nigger. And he also had Kevin Smith on the platform co-signing them, calling Chris a nigger. So for LA to call anyone a coon, it's laughable. It's absolutely laughable. Also, he likes to talk about views and who gets the most views. Okay, bills. To me, it seems like you're trying to change the conversation. So either you speak on the conversation or you can get booted out. What's good, Ghost Rider? Captain Picard sent those racists to LA's platform. I can see that happening. And they're saying that Curious has him on record saying nigga. What? That's my bathroom door. Matter of fact, let me make sure I lock my bedroom door. You're right about that. Yeah, that's actually my bathroom door. There's nobody in there. Bills is talking about something else stupid. Okay, Bills. You can get on topic or I'll just go ahead and boot you out. This is your last chance. Does anybody have furniture? Well, what you can see right in back of me is my dresser, but all my furniture is not in the same section of my room. Matter of fact, I'll give you a quick shot. There goes the bed. There goes my couch in my bedroom. So there goes some furniture. Is that enough furniture for you? Or should I get more? Or should I spin the camera around the total bedroom for you to see all the furniture in my room? Because my bedroom is fully furnished. It's amazing how you guys have these perceptions based on a single corner. Like that door in back of me, that's not even the door that leads out of my bedroom. That's the bathroom attached to my bedroom. But you're making statements about somebody walking through that door. I don't know how that's possible, because you can't get into this room through that bathroom. But let me get back on topic. And I'm going to show some proof, because, you know, Roach made a statement last night about views and who gets the most views and how big of a YouTuber he is. And I'm going to show you some screenshots. Exactly, Happy Face. Happy Face is saying, Mike, you don't have to prove shit to no one. They asked just used to a 5x5. Exactly. But Roach was talking about how big of a YouTuber he is. And I want to look at Roach channel to show how big of a YouTuber he is. Let me just see if I can pull it up, and I'm going to do a screen share. Just hold on. Let me go find his channel. And I'm going to do a screen share to show you something about Roach. Okay, let me. Okay, this is Roach's channel right here. This is Roach's channel right here. Let's see if I can make that bigger. See if that worked. Okay, no, that didn't work. Hold on, let me just see if I can find. I was just trying to show you again. Okay, anyway, this is LA's channel. This is LA's channel right here, where you can see LA has only 1,387 subscribers. Now, he'll tell you that's a lot, but look at when he started this channel. He joined in September of 2012. So he has a little over 1,000 subscribers on a channel he had up for about 5 years, right? This is a channel LA's had up for about 5 years. Yeah, he can't stand competition. This is why he flags. Now, let's go to a channel I had up for 3 months. Okay, well, it's not going to show you from here. But this channel has 600 subscribers. I've been working this. Let me show you let me show you the first video on this channel. This channel has over 600 subscribers. As you can see, the very first video on this channel was 3 months ago. The very first video on this channel was 3 months ago. Let me check my audio. Audio's still good. The very first video had 800 views. The second one had 1,500 views. As you can see, I have quite a few videos with over 1,000 views, 2,000 views, 800, thousands, you know, lots of big videos when compared to Roach. This is a channel that I worked for 3 months. It's already been flagged. I can't even do live shows from this channel right here because they flagged it already. I worked it for 3 months and they flagged it. Versus the channel, LA's had since 2012, 5 years. So I can compete. Now I'm going to look at his videos. Let's look at his videos. 300 views, 280 views, 400 views, 800 views, 600 views, 1,000 views, 1,500, 300, a little over 1,000, a little over 1,000, 300, 6. I mean, in 6 days, only 580 views. Let's look at the one that been up for a week, only 956 views. Another one for 6 days, only 157 views. LA thinks that he's a bigger YouTuber than me because he has a channel that he's been working for over 5 years. Whoa. Wait. Go ahead. Yeah, he basically forces his viewers to flag people's videos as well. I mean, I'm not flag, thumbs down people's channels and stuff because he's a weak YouTuber. And I just showed the proof just now. You've had that channel, Roach Dot, for over 5 years. You've only achieved a little over 1,000 subscriptions. Versus a channel I had for 3 months that's over 600 subscriptions right now. How are you competition for me, Roach Dot? I mean, I'm literally confused. You people constantly flag down my videos, flag down my channels. Each time I come back and I'm able to compete with you on channels you guys have had up for years. Doesn't matter if you got a green screen. Doesn't matter what you do. Now, the reason why I believe this is, the reason why I believe no one has any respect for Roach Dot is because no one takes him seriously. He doesn't have any credibility. No one believes his narrative of trying to pretend he's a pro-black. Yeah, Black Cherubim saying slappers, people are going to try to get wrenches on my show. Well, good luck with that because I don't give wrenches out very often. Yeah, he laughs at his corny ass jokes. He believes he's making a point. Even when a coon like O'Shea Dookie Jackson comes on his show saying that it was okay when they shot Corinne Gaines, he can't even defend that. He can't defend that. People unanimously agree that LA is a fucking degenerate loser. That's just what it is. There's no credibility there. People are there only to laugh at you. That's it, Roach Dot. That's it. You're calling people coons, but you had white racists on your platform just last night. Not too long ago, you had people from Stormfront, a racist website, on your channel calling black people niggers. Before that, you had Tina on your show telling Tina to call black men monkeys and niggers. You and Kevin Clitt. And you believe that you have credibility. You believe you're a big YouTuber even though you have a channel that's 5 years old, and I just shown you the proof, that doesn't do any better than the channel I had for 3 months. Did I not just show you the truth? The proof, I mean, was that not enough evidence? Press 1 if you get where I'm coming from. Yeah, well, Jamari is mentally retarded. I mean, Jamari's no harm to me. Now, these trolls, they can come to my channel, they can try to get wrenches. But if you notice, not many people have wrenches on my show. I don't just give out wrenches to everybody. It's not necessary. It really isn't necessary at all. But you know, I wanted to just show y'all that. So when LA talks about how much of a big YouTuber he is, you can refer to what I just showed you. His channel being 5 years old with only a little over 1,000 subscribers, and he doesn't get any more views than I do. My 3-month channel, my channel that's 3 months old, can compete with your 5-year-old channel, and that's why you flagged it. Well, someone saying I've never heard of LA flagging anyone ever. Well, just because you haven't heard of it, I mean, I don't believe he's gonna tell you he's flagging anyone because he doesn't want to get flagged himself. So it only makes sense for him to try to tell people he never flags. Meanwhile, who gets flagged the most? I can't even keep a channel for 3 months without getting flagged. And it's only because these degenerates know they can't compete with me. I mean, you people believe that Slapper Don got $5,000 because he showed you a cheeseburger. Slapper Don told y'all he received $5,000 from Tommy Soda Moisture. He went out and bought a single cheeseburger, showed you a screenshot, and you believe him. Yeah, I already know that bum flags. LA is very sensitive. I mean, listen, just think about this. You can't say anything in LA's chat room without getting kicked out. That alone tells you how sensitive LA is. So when someone shows you that they are that sensitive, why would you find it hard to believe that they flag videos? No, the cheeseburger isn't proof. He didn't say that, but that's how he tried to portray it. He got $5,000 and he's going to buy an expensive cheeseburger. And these people came back and told me, well, he showed a screenshot as if a screenshot is actual proof. Screenshots don't mean anything. Screenshots don't mean shit. Just like Slapper the Bum gets on camera and he shows you his face, he can get on camera and he can show you $5,000 cash. He hasn't done that yet. No, I never said he took a picture of a cheeseburger. I said he did a video of eating a cheeseburger. Don't put words in my mouth. I made that very clear the first time I spoke about this. Yeah, O'Shea basically made a fool out of Roach Dot, and O'Shea's a fucking idiot. So for you to let that jackass come on your show and make you look stupid, what does that say about you? What does that say about your character? Listen, LA can't really do a show on his own. This is why he begs people to come on his platform. This is why he's desperate for a white racist to come on his show. He'll take anybody. Roach Dot will take anybody on his platform, white racists, coons, anyone. But what he's not going to take is someone that comes on there and questions anything he has to say. Now, if you're willing to let him sit there and laugh and pretend he's making a point, he can deal with that. You got to handle LA like you would a very sensitive female or a child with kid gloves. You can't ask him direct questions like, well, what is martial law, since you're talking about it? Being that he can't tell you what it is, he's going to kick you off the show and call you a coon. Yeah, but yeah, if you don't agree with Roach Dot, he gets angry and kicks you off the show. He can't really defend his position on anything because he's a fucking idiot. And he doesn't really believe the things that he says. He's just a coon looking for donations. This is why he's pretending he's making a movie now. Now Roach Dot's making a movie. And also what I want to talk about, I'm gonna wrap the show up right now. I'm gonna come back later. But you know, what those guys did to Styles, I mean, the bus stop should now be called the snitch stop. That's the new name for the bus stop, the snitch stop. This is where all the men hang out around the police station and make reports on black men trying to get other black men killed. I can't respect anybody at the bus stop. I told you that a long time ago. I'm a pretty good judge of character. I told you a Slapper Don was a bitch ass nigga. V-Dub has shown you what type of character he has with his ultimate cocksucking live on air every fucking show with Slapper. I mean, he acts like Slapper's his fucking pacifier the way he got Slapper's dick down his throat. That's just real fucking talk. But I told you guys a long time ago why I don't fuck with Slapper Don, V-Dub, and all those guys on that snitch stop over there. Because I'm a pretty good judge of character. The shit they did to Styles, it was fucking horrible. For them to go on that website, putting Styles' address out there, and in real talk, Slapper Bum can say whatever he want to say. But the only reason why a lot of folks knew about Styles having a case is because of Slapper Dumb. That's the only reason why I knew about it. But I never would have thought to go on a police website and put this man's address out there, and, or say he's armed and dangerous and all that fuck shit that these niggas have done. You know. Then you have Tommy's coon ass pretending he paid Slapper Dumb to do all this fuckery, because why else would Tommy be paying Slapper anything? Which he didn't really pay him shit. That's a lie. You can look at Slapper and see he's still a broke bum. You can look at Slapper and you can see he's still a broke fucking bum. So stop believing everything that you see on these YouTube channels and all the things you see these guys saying, because a lot of them is full of shit. Yeah, I feel bad for Styles, but at the same time, you got to look at what these black men have been doing, trying to get this man set up to be killed by a police officer, saying he's armed and dangerous. This is why, if you go into Slapper's chat room, if you comment on his show, something wrong with you. I mean, what y'all need to do is boycott that show. Don't support a fuck nigga like Slapper in any way, shape, or form. I don't want to conversate with him. I don't want to talk to him. He's a bitch nigga all the way around. Let the Soto showers proceed over there. Stay out them showers. Okay, Dre the Great is saying Styles is full of shit. It doesn't matter if you feel like Styles is full of shit, but you know who's full of snitch? Slapper Dumb. He's full of snitch. Him and his band of pussies over there, his band of snitches. You saying Styles was cool with the same racists? Well, then you know what? Like I said, Styles got bad as a character too. I'm not excusing Styles. Styles did some fucked up shit in the sector as well. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna co-sign black men trying to set up another black man to have him arrested and possibly killed by these race soldiers for Tommy Soto Coon. No, okay. Well, curious, like I said, I don't agree with the things that Styles did. I believe Styles did a lot of fucked up things on social media, but I'm not going to condone a bunch of men trying to get this man locked up and possibly killed, and he didn't do anything to them personally. This is all YouTube. Styles has never met Slapper. He's never met Fletch or Lee Groves, Lee Blows. He's never met Lee Blows. He's never met Slapper Dumb or any of those guys at the snitch stop for them to go as far as they went. This man's got children. He might have mental illness. Styles just might have mental illness. Something's wrong for you to get online threatening people's lives over YouTube videos. So if you have intelligence, you would recognize that and take it for what it is. Like, for example, Clifton Rainey makes a lot of threats online as well. I don't take Cliff seriously. I'm not going to call the police on Cliff. I know Cliff is just talking shit. It's just YouTube. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's just YouTube. Styles hasn't done anything personal to any of these guys but make YouTube videos. That's it. He hasn't done anything to Slapper Dumb. Just like Cliff ain't did shit to me. It's just YouTube. He's just talking shit. But he does have a life that does have value. He does have children. So why would you put this man's life in danger or possibly go on a police website and tell them that he's armed and dangerous, knowing how these police officers are treating black men today in this culture? You know, I can't respect that. And Styles made bad choices by fucking with people like Slapper Don, because I could see through Slapper Don the minute I laid eyes on him. The way he started to conduct himself when Tommy came to his show, I knew what kind of man he was. He was bitch made. I knew he was bitch made from that alone. So once, you know, people will not always tell you what they are about. People are not always going to tell you that they're a fuck boy, but they're always going to show you because they can't hide it. All you have to do is open your eyes and look And if you look at Slapper, if you look at V-Dub, look at how V-Dub worships Slapper. V-Dub pays homage to Slapper on video, taking photos of Slapper and playing music behind it of Slapper walking down the beach. What kind of man does that to another man's photo? What type of man does that to another man's photo unless you have some kind of bisexual or homosexual tendencies? Or unless you just a bitch made nigga. Curious, I really don't. Curious, you have mental illness yourself. So what you have to say in your perspective on this, it means nothing to me, Curious. You have mental illness yourself. Curious, you come online and you play gay porn on men's YouTube channels that you don't even know to get attention. You go out your way to be destructive to complete strangers that you don't know. You have mental illness as well, Curious. So your perspective on these matters means absolutely nothing to me. You don't know right from wrong. Curious, once you learn how to, conduct yourself like an adult, and you're no longer manic depressive, taking medications for that, then maybe I could sit down and talk to you and listen to you and have respect for what you say. But Curious, when I talk to you on my show all those times, I spoke to you like a child. I knew I was dealing with the mentality of a child. That's why I handled you with kid gloves. No, Curious, I've never called the police on anybody for YouTube. It's not that serious. As soon as it gets that serious for me, you know what I do? I turn off my computer. When it gets that serious, I'll turn off my computer. It's that simple. Yeah, Styles does need to stop making threats online. I agree. But at the end of the day, it's just talk. Styles hasn't hurt or did anything to anyone. All these guys make threats, but they're not going to hurt a fly. They ain't going to kill nothing. None of them. Not Clifton Rainey, not Styles, Tommy, none of them. Mike Mills flagged down one of your videos. Curious, I don't even watch your videos to flag your channel. No one watches your channel, Curious. No, Curious, I never watched your channel to flag anything. I don't watch your channel. I don't even know what video you're talking about. Yeah, Slapper makes threats as well, but we all saw that video with Slapper where the young man walked on his porch and snatched his phone right out his hand. And Slapper just kept sitting there. So you know Slapper ain't no real threat to anybody. We all seen a guy walk on Slapper's porch on video and snatch his phone directly out his hand. Slapper didn't do anything but scream like a bitch. So we know he's no threat to anyone. Let me get Curious about it here. Yeah, Slapper was scared to death, man. These guys are no fucking threats. But yo, I gotta come back. I gotta take care of some business right now, and I'll be back probably a little bit later, maybe an hour or two. I'll come back, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.